Hello, welcome to Fourth Dimension. Maria here. Let's see what the collective energy is for the day. Before I even pulled a card, I just kept hearing, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready. If you're not ready. Hanged One, Four of Swords. Somebody's contemplating, going within, looking at all the options, coming forward, I think, to talk to you. The Sun in the reverse. I feel they've been focusing on what makes them happy. Their current situation, their current job, their current location, all the things and the stuff, and they're not happy in their current space. It feels very much like, what makes me happy? Tell me more. What's the current energy? I just kept hearing, are you ready? I have the Page of Swords. This is an upright deck. Bottom of the deck is Justice. Page of Swords in the reverse. Going within, doing the introspective work, determining what makes me happy. It's also taking off the mask of what used to, the truth, right? The Ace of Swords in the upright is possibly, okay, so I'm getting kind of two different downloads. The coming in because somebody lied to them and they've taken off the mask and their partner, whomever, the relationship, or just an awareness of I've always been chasing or determining what's best for me without really considering other individuals. That could be one of you, but the majority I think are, I want to go for what makes me happy. I'm not going to overgive anymore. I'm not going to show up for others anymore. Ten of Cups. Here comes this person wanting to be victorious in your energy. That's the energy I felt. Are you ready? This is the overall energy. Are you ready? I'm coming in. I want what's mine. I better hurry up. No, I'm kidding. I have the Knight of Cups to the Nine of Swords. Lots of anxiety. Lots of anxiety about the loss of you, about the inconsistency in and out, not being truthful in the past. There's a high level of guilt or concern, maybe, over not being straight with you. Somebody's going to be defensive in a good way, challenged to stand up for what they want. They want their happiness. And here they come, the Chariot. You might be dealing with a Cancer sign. That's a Chariot. You might be dealing with not a lot out here. A lot of air signs, a few wands. Overall, a Magician. Somebody's trying to manifest you and manifest a new beginning. And it feels very much this conversation. You might not be in communication with this person, or if you are, it's very little. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, the Pleiades. Players are out on the deck. Moon, hidden energies, and that's what the Nine of Swords is, what you don't see. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm not sure if this will be reciprocated. There's a high level, and again, I'm reading from energy. So this feels like I'm going to be rejected with this proposal. Whether it be an actual proposal, it could be a new job, a new opportunity, a new offer. It's, I think, all the above. So are you ready? Tower in the reverse. You had a falling out with this person, and this person wants to make it right. It's repairing the tower, but you can't, right? You can't, not with the same bricks or mortar. It's you need new material. you need some new material. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of introspective review of what makes you happy, and you have a lot of love for this person. Ten of Wands. They want to drop the burden of or they're carrying a load. That's it. That's what I feel. This is a lot of shame I get, and a lot of fear. So when I go in and I do introspective work, I might be convicted that it wasn't a requited situation, or the other side is I'm currently in a situation where I'm not happy. I'm carrying the majority of the weight, and I want to release this to go to something better. Heavy on the Aquarius. So this is somebody taking action, or you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Five of Swords in the reverse, not wanting to fight and argue. Six of Pentacles, want to overgive. Like that's what I feel is arguments in the past or current state of affairs in the current space. But the fear is overcoming the fear of this rejection. Like they don't know how you're going to act. They I think kind of concern you. Maybe you spoke to them in a very sharp tone the last time you talked to this person. Yeah, we do that. Yep. And it feels to me like that's what they're afraid of, is that is it better that I sit here and not know the outcome, or to take the risk and go for my 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, my wish fulfillment? This is so much abundance. This is wish fulfilled. You prayed about it. You wanted this person. You have been manifesting this person. You've been praying for this person. You've been praying for reconciliation for this person, right? And the Five of Swords in the reverse is coming out of a space of arguing and fighting over this thing previously, like an actual conflict in the past. What's left for this energy? What do you want them to know, Spirit? Nine of Wands. That's what the fear is. They are living in fear and feeling overwhelmed. Your person, whoever this energy is for, your counterpart, the person coming in, may be in a situation that they chose wrong, and their lifestyle maybe didn't reflect the same energy as yours. Okay, so you might have put boundaries, I feel, around this situation, this person. And the Nine of Wands is feeling burdened. It's the wounded warrior. I got to come in one more time. They don't want to be a chaser. They don't want to, both of you don't want to be the chaser, but I feel like this is somebody who wants to come in and have a conversation. It feels very much like a divine masculine that has gone through it. King of Swords, speaking their truth, taking action. Yeah, so this is great. So I feel like somebody is coming forward, finally taking initiative to speak their truth and stand on all 10 toes. They want to come in, I wouldn't say forcefully, but it feels very much logically, head over heart, check how you are, how are things. And it feels with intention and strategy. Two of Cups, that's reconciliation with the soulmate wanting to get together. It feels like coffee, drinks, something like that, maybe a happy hour, just a toe touch. That's what I call it. Just a toe touch, just checking in. How are things? What's going on? And it's the Five of Wands, lots of internal anxiety, and going with, and there it is right there. So this is somebody who's looking at your text messages, reviewing emails, conversations, letters, cards, going within, and has a lot of anxiety about reconciliation and doing the inner work, because of the conflict is the things you've said to them are correct. So it's not necessarily what you said was hurtful, it just hurt their ego. So somebody's going through an ego death, or recently has gone through an ego death because of the boundaries you put around this person, and has done some, maybe in the current space of a dark night, feels very much like going within to determine where are my boundaries and barriers for growth in my own life, regardless if I'm with somebody, because if I don't look at these things, I'm going to take them to any relationship. And you might have been the person to have awoken your counterpart, Six of Pentacles, twice in your reading. Somebody now wants to overgive because they didn't before. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, right? They have a hard time looking at this. Page of Cups in the reverse. They're working on self-love. And they're trying to discern areas in their life that they don't have love anymore, or that aren't requited, or they're bored, or it wasn't reciprocal because they didn't have the self-love to pour in. They weren't authentic going in. They want to work with you. This might be, it's a Five of Pentacles. It might be going through a financial loss. It feels very much like you're moving. It's a separation of energy, right? So if you're moving forward and elevating, this person, if they're still stuck in their space energetically, they're going to feel that. They're going to feel that, especially if it's a soul tie. They're going to feel your energy pulling away, and they're afraid, I feel, of them missing out. And you're looking hot. Look at you. You know, so somebody's going to probably snatch you up. And that's what it feels like, rushing in, coming in with this conversation to not miss this opportunity, acting as the emperor. You're going to have to sit with this person for a minute, just to discern if you're on the same page, if the feelings are the same. I feel like you are two totally different people than when you first knew each other. You both have elevated, learned some lessons, gone within, and reconciled with yourself the areas of improvement that you need, because you're not, in the past, haven't been authentic in how you showed up in relationships consistently. And I think you're sharing that, those lessons. That's what it feels like, is it's very light. It's not negative. It doesn't feel negative anyway. I have the Four of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. They are, I'm sorry. They may want to talk to you about juggling you, not investing, working too much, holding back. That's ironically the current energy, but if I feel it's because of, it kind of goes back to, it's in a different space. Now they're actually investing in themselves, Four of Pentacles, where before I think they just held back out of fear. The Two of Pentacles is actually juggling, working a lot, trying to better themselves. It might be in school, somebody might be learning something new, a skilled craft, getting their finances straight, trying to juggle family, all the things and the stuff that keeps life going on as life, spinning plates, right? But this is a different outcome, has a different hit to me. So the first time I pulled this energy up, and it's in the current spread, is somebody is recognizing how they don't show up in relationships authentically, genuinely, investing right off the bat. They kind of pull back and they, watch, but it was in a different spirit of, what are you doing for me? And it came from a wounded vibration. This energy is healed-ish almost. I feel like you might help this person heal in the spaces, same as you. It's like sand in the cracks. That's what I keep seeing is, your conversations may help each other heal, but somebody may be forced I'm not even kidding, in working on their own projects. They got a lot of things going on. And so that's why, another reason why they're holding back is they want to evaluate if this is something they want to invest in, where historically they might have jumped into this relationship blindly, and just jumped in, and then figured it out. It's like, do I have a parachute? And you're already out of the plane kind of vibe. Two of Swords, not being able, not sure what I should do. Juggling a lot. Is this a good idea to reach out? Bad idea? Are they going to chew my head off? Are they going to cut me off at the knees? It's very defensive and scared. It's because I feel like they do owe you an apology, but in all honesty, the lesson was the lesson for a reason, because it got you to where you needed to be. So Seven of Swords, the deception, the fear, it feels more insecurity, fear. If they tried to do something shady in the pack because, they had multiple energies, we'll just clean that up, clean my mouth up, but they're afraid that you may know, you're like, y'all know, because, you're in the, I just keep hearing, if you're in the playground, you're going to get sand down your shorts. That's kind of the vibe. So there might have been lots of grains of sand that this person had to deal with to get out of the short. They had to, step out of their comfort zone. This is the Ten of Swords, dropping their fear, and they're acting as the Emperor, coming forward to work with you. This might be a work situation. You might have worked with this person, but collaboration energy. They might have learned a craft that you're an expert in, and they want to make right, talk to you about it, that sort of thing. Temperance, finding balance. There we go. High Priestess. Thank you. Wow. These are just flying out. And the Three of Pentacles came out again. So using your intuition, there might have been third parties, or they're coming out of another party. King of Pentacles to the Fool. So somebody's coming into alignment. Justice, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's coming forward, or the Queen of Pentacles is coming forward, or there's an ex somewhere in the mix, or it's your energy, depending on your story, with the Five of Cups. Somebody's left out in the cold, feeling you're moving forward, moving on. Also is wanting to not miss an opportunity with you, which is Justice, but it's also stepping into the King of Pentacles, trying to master all these things, time, energy. It feels, the King of Pentacles kind of shows up in an IDGAF, and it's not negative. It's just I'm only going to give to energy that gives back to me. It's an equal give and take, reciprocal. They've mastered their, not just money, but time, energy, discipline, that sort of thing. And they are like fierce. They're fierce because they know what they want. They're going to go after it. They're not going to let this opportunity miss them, whether it's work or etc. And that's what they're doing. Could be this Queen of Pentacles coming towards you. Could be a feminine. Could be somebody in the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, calm. Could be a Capricorn, like I said. It feels very heavy on the Capricorn. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Virgo. All of those. But it embodies somebody who wants to invest. Pentacles, right? And so with the King and the Queen out here, is you might be getting together to start a new plan, project, goal, but it feels very much like marriage. So if this person doesn't come and ask you to move, to marry them, it might be to move to them, move in, start a new business. It's very much co-create. We're going to pool our energies to co-create. If you might have worked with this person in the past, because the Three of Pentacles is kind of lingering in my head. So, and then I have the Three of Wands. This is the strategy coming forward. That's what they want to talk to you about. And they're currently in the Hermit mode. But they are elevating to the Empress, male or female. That's somebody who's going to give birth to a new idea. And they want to come and talk to you about this because they have great feelings and love for you. That's a reading for the day. Happy Friday, everybody. I am so glad, happy, joy-filled, gratitude, love of your consistency in watching me. Love and light. If you want a personal reading, link below. Please like, subscribe, hit that hype button. But thank you. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.